Hey guys, this is my performance video for Liquid. I have got to buy a music stand. It's not a joke anymore. It's a serious, real thing. Okay, alright. So, I can stop yawning. Okay, so here we go. I am in standard tuning. I'm in regular E, not E flat like the original recording. If you want, just lower your strings a half step down. Play everything that you're going to learn here, and you'll be in the right key for playing the song in the original key. Or if you have singers who need help, or you can capo it on the first fret, and I'll make another video doing that. But for now, this one's in standard tuning, half step up from the original recording. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's your intro. Intro look like this. Okay, the intro is looking like this. You need to pause the video so you can really see what that is. I tried to get the timing right. And land where all the three different yeahs that happen to make that really awesome harmony they do at the beginning happen. So our first chord is supposed to be an E minor second with no third. Probably something that may or may not apply to the alternate tuning. I don't know. The only other video I saw of the band playing this had them, I think they were in standard, they were at a coffee house, and I have it on my other channel. I know people have seen it. It's got like over 125 hits. Of them playing it, and like Steve's up here going something like that. You have to watch the video if you're interested. But yeah, anyway, the chords that we're actually using here are, I just went with a straight E minor instead of that second with no third thingy. And then I moved to a C. So, see, and I'm kind of, like I said, I let my finger kind of, when I do that, I kind of let it reach up into that low E to mute it, so it's, and is the result. And then back to E minor, C, E minor, C, E minor, C, E minor, C major 7. So when the yeahs start, that's when we start playing chords that start on the first beat of the measure. So, except for the first yeah kind of starts at the last beat of its measure, and then, let's see, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, now the timing, this is where the timing got a little funky on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It's like there, that E minor, C major 7 chord sequence happens 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That's including the if you're trying to be as accurate, if you're trying to play the song bar for bar, then you're playing it including that chant that happens in it. And those, remember those chants, those CDs were big when Jars released this. They had all those monk CDs coming out of the monk singing songs because people found it peaceful to listen to. And then Jars found one that sounded good, and they sampled it in that song. Okay, so verse 1, I'm sorry, I'm tired, so you're getting my tired version of myself with teaching a lesson tonight. It's about 9 o'clock already. Wow, can't believe that happened. Anyway, verse 1. Yeah, okay, I'll play you what I'm doing, and then I'll try to explain it. Let's see here. Arms down. Are you telling me something? Eyes turned out. Are you looking for someone? Okay, that was what I considered verse 1 and the small break in between. And we're going to move on to the first chorus. I'll go ahead and explain verse 1 and the small break in between. Okay, you can take a look at it there, pause the video, see what's going on. Okay, yeah. So, arms nailed down, E minor 9, a C second to a C second with D in the bass, another, and then a D added. When I wrote chart, what my personal interpretation was a D added 4. The suggestion was a D second. So anyway, those are the chords we're doing for the verse. And technically that E, no, that was a note I had wrong. That where it says in the start with the star asterisk, where it says E minor second is E minor second, no third. That doesn't even apply to this. Don't pay attention to that. Okay, so E minor 9. Basically, I'm doing this for my E minor 9. Instead of doing that thing there, I like to leave that high E string open personally. Which maybe technically makes it a E minor 7th. I don't know. My theory, I don't know theory, so I'm not going to try to teach it. Can't teach you what I don't know. So anyway, that's what I use. So I go. So my C second with D in the bass, I'm just basically, okay, my C second, my middle finger's reaching up into that low E to mute it when I do that C second. So it's something that's happening but is invisible to the untrained eye, maybe. Or maybe it's just invisible no matter what. But anyway, and then from that C second, I'm just moving my pointer down to the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. See it, but I can't feel it. And then I'm just kind of letting my as I do that, I kind of let my finger come up and then just kind of touch my 5th and 6th strings to mute them. So I'm my C second with my C second with D in the basses. Because if it's a D in the bass, well, I guess it would be technically that G string I wouldn't go, I would just let it stay, and it would be, which is where I would go ahead and just do the, you know, just slide up this, so it would be, so So yeah, that D add 4, I think it doesn't hurt anything by being that instead of a C2/D in the bass thing that they suggest. But if you want to go by what's suggested, that's what's suggested. Sorry, I'm tired. I don't mean to sound like Kurdish or whatever. Or what's the word? Kurt. C-U-R-T, Kurt, yeah, or short, or, you know, not K-U-R-T, C-O-B-A-I-N, not that one, not that one. Anyway, so there, there's only one of those. I don't know, I'm not going to go there either. Again, small break. Suggest a second, so it would be a instead of a. So yeah, whatever you want to do, whatever you feel is more right or comfortable. I just like the added fourth. It's to me, I think the added fourth sounds like the record, but that's me. So yeah, just playing a straight E minor into that C. Again, reaching up and letting that finger, as it presses down the fifth, mute the sixth, and then the G is really just these two fingers. As I do the G, I press down the sixth string, I mute the fifth below it. It just, all it has to do that is touch that string, that fifth string, to mute it. That's all there is to that. You don't have to press, or it's really pretty much effortless. You just touch it and it's done. And so you have a. It's muted. That's all there is to that. Don't make it harder than it's supposed to be. Then we have a chorus. Let me go into that. This is the one to Bloodstained Brow. See, it's just a second small break. You can go back to rewind the thing to see where the second small break and what the chords were there. E minor, C second, E minor, C second. They all get 4 counts each. So verse 2. Bloodstained brow, are you dying for nothing? Flesh and blood is so elemental. It's the same chord pattern that we used in verse 1, so I'm not going to explain those chords again. If you need to, just rewind the video back to where I was explaining that to get that. Sorry if the camera angles are wonky or all over. I'm sorry. And let's see, the second chorus, we start having vocal harmonies start to happen, or backup vocals come in. Well, they came in verse 2 as this elemental is harmonized on there. Well, they happened at the beginning of the song too. I'm just trying to cover everything as much as I know how. So there we go. Second chorus. This is the one. Oh, so here I'll just go through that real slow, or sort of slow. Bloodstained brow, are you dying for nothing? Okay. So we did the second chorus. I went all the way. Okay, I did what I considered verse 2, the second chorus, the repeated intro, the verses revisited / breakdown, where I just play a hammered on E minor chord. And then I would go into the third chorus. So let me show you that. It's the top part of it. Take a minute and pause the video if you want to look at it. There's the other half of it there. Take a minute, pause the video if you want to look at that. And I did not play the third chorus, so take a minute and look at that as well. Rewind the video a little bit to see that. Okay, so really it's just, you know, if you know the song, the third chorus is, that's where things start to go out. Excuse me, gas. Other things. At least I'm not wiping my nose. It's the one thing I'm not doing. So far I've been good and haven't wiped my nose. So yeah, it's that blood-stained brow. Let's see if I can do this and that at the same time. Sing and do this chuggy chug thing. Blood-stained brow. Nope, gotta sneeze. Okay. Didn't die for nothing. Didn't die for nothing. This is the one that I know. This is the one. This is the one. Scratch my nose there, had to. And something made me sneeze. Okay, so there was the third chorus, that was all the way to the end. That was the outro, sort of the thing that happens with the mandolin done on the guitar, me trying to sing the lead part, the harmony parts, and the way that they collide with each other. So if that was all kind of choppy and bumpy, that's why. It's one guy trying to do all of that in one thing. And it's sort of the campfire version of this song. So yeah, but let me show you that last page. Those few lines left from the third chorus. Excuse me. In me, I tried to tabulate out the timing where those chords land. So there's like 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus mess that you might see there. If you can get it by ear, don't worry about the count. The count's there because when you play with people who need that, that's what you do. And then once they have it, they don't need it anymore. But yeah, there's that. So, you know, to help us get started and find our way. So there we go. Yeah, my nose really had to be wiped that time. But yeah, the only thing that was kind of new in that third chorus is they have a G major 7th that goes from a G major 7th to a G on the "This Is the One" thing. And you'll kind of hear how it sounds like the song. It's like, see, what is it? This is the one thing, this is the one thing, the one thing that I know. It's the one, it's the one thing, the one thing that I know. what could be an E minor, what could be an E minor 7, what could even be an E minor 9, all of which are fine, whichever group you're playing with it, that particular chord formation fits the best, or the way you like to play it. And then I have the so that's a C second to a C major to a C major 7. And I'm back to my my suggestion: get a band, get a mandolin player, make it happen, make it sound awesome. But if that's the campfire version, and you can do that with the E minor if you just want to play that straight E minor. If you don't want to play that straight E minor, you want something that sounds a little more like the record, you can go. So there you go. But yeah, that's Liquid. I mean, you can get away with playing chords that are just whatever works for you. And you can even capo on the 2nd fret too, and that's another video to do there, any of that stuff. But like, so yeah. And your C is kind of a mess, because now you have to do a bar chord. But anyway, that's another video. So anyway, there's the easy way to play it in standard tuning. None of that half-step mess, any of that to deal with, and none of that capo mess and barring mess to deal with. And you can always just lower your guitar a half step, and you're playing it in the key that Jars did it, and you didn't have to change a thing about the way you played the guitar. So that's what I like about this version, this way to play it. So maybe I'll have to. I don't really know if they use the tuning on this one. I'm not really sure. It sounds so brilliant on the record. It really does. It sounds so cool. But anyway, yeah, we'll just keep picking our brains and our guitars and figure it out. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this one, and thanks. God bless.